What is going on, guys? Stinky Stash here, and today I'm going to be talking about my best KN44 class setups that I usually run. This is probably the one that I run the most. I also have one for a long range and one for a short range map. But let's just start looking at what I got here. I usually run a red dot or elo sight. It's personal preference really. I feel more accurate when I run that. Quick draw, grips, standard stuff really. But I usually run rapid fire on my KN44. The rapid fire really doesn't seem to make this gun kick too much, and it absolutely transforms this gun. It makes this gun almost probably one of the better assault rifles in the game, if you can be accurate with it. Usually I have afterburner. I'm gonna be boosting, sliding. I'm gonna be pretty active with that A and B buttons. Fast hands, just because I'm going to be running at you. Just having that quick little extra weapon pull-up time is really going to be helpful. Blast suppressor, just because I don't like to give myself away on the map too much. Like, obviously, yeah, I could run a silencer and make myself even stealthier, but I've never liked running silencers. Alright, for my longer range maps, I'll usually run like an elo sight, a grip, high caliber, and a long barrel. Just because it makes getting kills at longer ranges easier. If you get like two bodies and one headshot, they're already dead. Maybe even just two headshots and they're dead. At long range, I feel like long barrel and high caliber are almost a must, especially with the KN44 being a fully auto gun that does tend to kick around a lot. I feel like this is my best choice for using it on maps like Fringe, when you're trying to shoot somebody from the barn into grandma's all the way across the frickin' map. I feel like high caliber really helps you out. Usually I have fast hands just in case. It's more of a cautionary thing, in case I'm sprinting to somewhere where I need to go and somebody happens to be there. I'm just going to be able to pull up my weapon a little bit faster. Just helps me out. Awareness. Usually I'm going to be playing a little more passive, so it's nice to hear where everybody is in relation to me. I could hear if they're on the left, right, behind me, whatever it may be. Blast suppressor. Usually I'm going to be sliding and jumping, so I usually run blast suppressor. It's not necessary, but I like to run it. Alright, for my shorter range maps, like Combine, or what's that one? Exodus, where everybody stays inside the frickin' building with shotguns. Whatever. I usually run a grip, high caliber, and rapid fire. This combo at close range, it's just deadly. It's deadly. If you don't believe me, try it out for yourself. I mean, the gun doesn't even kick that much with rapid fire, and with high caliber, even if it does kick up a little bit when you get shot, if you're aiming in the middle, you'll just flinch, headshot them. It really does work. This is probably the one that I'll run on short range maps all the time. Or if I'm just going to be like super in-your-face aggressive. This almost turns this gun into like a submachine gun. I'm not kidding you. I usually have afterburner. I'm really going to be jumping and sliding, trying to, dodge bullets by jumping out the way. Fast hands, just because, usual I'm going to sprint. I'm going to be sprinting at you guys. Like, that's almost the staple in all my classes. Fast hands is almost like a must. Awareness, just so I could hear where everyone is in relation to me. And this time, usually attack mask. Usually when you rush, I don't know why, but people tend to like throw stuns and frickin' flashbangs and crap at you, and it's just annoying. So I usually run this just so I don't have to worry about getting that. Alright guys, well that was my best class setups for the KN44. Feel free to give each one of those a try. I usually use the first one. I usually use this one right here. This is probably my most used one. It's probably the one I recommend the most. But give the other ones a try too. This has been a Stinky Stash broadcast, and I'll smell you guys later.